Do you reckon the Blue Mountains are just a nice spot for a weekend hike? Think again. Once the sun drops, those deep valleys hold on to secrets that'd make your blood run cold. I'm Liam. Last month, I headed out with my mate Jake and his girlfriend Emma to a remote patch of bush where no tourist ever sets foot. Jake's a seasoned camper, so he took us way off the main trails. We got there just as the sun was dipping below the gums. Jake got the fire going while I set up the tents. As the night went on, the bush got unnaturally quiet. No crickets, no wind, just dead silence. We were having a brew by the fire around 11 p.m. when Emma headed to a tent. Jake and I stayed up a bit longer, just yarning. If you're still with us, hit that subscribe button. The mystery only gets deeper from here. Suddenly, Jake held up a hand. Shh! From the darkness, just past the firelight, came the sound of heavy branches snapping. Jake whispered, probably just a roo or a dingo. But it didn't sound like a hop. It was the heavy rhythmic thud of 2 feet, and it was getting closer. The weirdest bit was the sound coming with the footsteps, a strange mechanical clicking, like some creature gnashing its teeth together. Jake flicked his torch toward the trees, but the mist was too thick to see Jack. Then the noise stopped. Jake mouthed at me to get into my tent, quick. I was shaking inside my sleeping bag. In the dying glow of the fire, I saw a shadow hit the side of my tent. It wasn't an animal. It was a massive, hulking figure with shoulders wider than any man. It crept past me toward Jake and Emma's tent. That's when Emma's scream ripped through the forest. It sounded like something was trying to tear their tent apart from the outside. Jake yelled, "Liam, run! Get to the ute!" I didn't wait. I bolted through the dark, branches tearing at my face. I could hear those heavy thuds right on my heels and a raspy, guttural breathing that sounded almost human. We scrambled into the ute and Jake floored it. As the headlights cut through the fog, we saw him, standing right in the middle of the track. It wasn't a man. His fur was matted and wet from the mist, and his eyes glowed like embers in the light. Jake hooned around him, and we didn't look back, leaving all our gear behind. The next morning, an old local told us stories of a creature the elders call the Yowie. Jake's seen plenty of wildlife, but he swears that clicking sound and those burning eyes weren't from anything in the textbooks. Even now, when I'm home alone, I feel like someone's standing outside my window, listening to me breathe. What you think of the story? Ever had a run-in with something in the bush you couldn't explain? Let us know in the comments. Should we check out a lonely beach in Perth or an old Sydney tunnel next? Cheers for watching. Give it a share and stay tuned for the next mystery. Subscribe now.